flash.
What am I eating later today? Don't know. Oh, you still want to cast the game? Okay, sorry.
Sentinels are walking their way into B. In Cloud9. Whoop, they got him already. Another little paranoia play. Cloud9 so confident with how this composition works.
Yeah, I would have just pushed them back now. Bit of a weaker gun, still getting that plant though. I'm going to be getting a bit of that money now leading into this next round, unless Kanpeki just pulls off some ridiculous stuff. Curry was weak. Opportunity to do some damage, but paranoia. And what was even the read off of that?
Just a gut sense.
Pure instinct. Next onto the two players. Raucous now left wondering, oh my word, what do I do here? Engage the coach brain.
30 seconds left.
I'm going to go for a little contact push. Yeah, but Xeppaa's watching it. This is a dismantling, unfortunately.
And yeah, Raucous last player left standing against his Cloud9 bonus. Not ideal. Does have the spike, but only 17 seconds left. Has to try and find an opening. Not going to be happening. It's a flawless strategy, honestly.
It is if you click on all of their heads.
If you click on all of their heads.
Sentinels have been detected now and the reinforcements come in. Oh, cool little flash there from Leaf. He throws, smoke. And Xeppaa's going to mop people up.
Straight over the top. Decent amount of utility just sent straight flying, but no casualties on the side of Cloud9. They're going to be
urgency, looking to showcase that they are still a team to be respected.
Here we go. Seekers are used actually pretty early, but I think that's off the back of a noise cue. And tenz is already going to be cutting up some of the crosshair placement. Dashes into that cloud burst, wants to play around it. Beautiful flash to set him up. Two opening kills for them. Still no one's dealing with Xeppaa just off to the side. Moves tenz, and it's a complete pivot from the Sentinels players. Running all the way out of there. They realize that A is just insurmountable for the time being.
Looks like the spike's going to be going through garage here, though, and that puts them in Mitch's hands. He's positioned a back plat ready to collect this. I thought they'd go towards B because dapr's kind of got it to himself.
The back of gone now.
Oh, the spike goes all the way through garage, back to B. All right. Creative pathing from Sentinels.
I think they were anticipating maybe just the C hit, but they took a little bit too much time there. Probably worried about the rotations, but they are set up to succeed here.
The question is whether or not Sentinels are going to give away a free pick, or Xeppaa's just worked his way through into the back. dapr's not going to expect that one.
Just walks all the way in. Just walks all the way in. Now the paranoia. Okay, Vanity. They wouldn't see too much there. Now Kanpeki finds that one. Just swinging back. He knows that Xeppaa is somewhere around the back of the site. Quick little dodge with a flash. Probably wouldn't have connected either way, but finds the head in the end, straight through the wall, and it's a cleanup for Sentinels and a round on the board for them.
There you go. That's
going to catch onto Leaf though, just hugging that corner. He needs a bit of help, he needs assistance.
Everyone's turned off.
Holding off to the side, yeah. That's the null command, just going to be shutting down all the abilities, and you can see Leaf was just trying to turn that flash. Kanpeki going to be brought back up as well. Rare that you see that one, but back in action. Now to 5v4 for them. And Sentinels hold on. The spike down, starting to play these post plans.
And Curry's been turned off again. First by the ultimate, and then with the knife. Mitch, do they know he's flanking? It looks like Shaz is watching that kind of angle. Is Curry going to rip the thunder? Here it comes.
Yeah, now you see all that utility just being dumped straight into it. Hell being cleared out. The Cloud9 players just finding so many pickoffs. Kanpeki, not a lot of health to work with, and unfortunately his position's known. Still there. dapr, full force. Does he expect the second player just moving around the corner? Vanity!
What a bonkers peek from Vanity.
Oh my goodness.
Just crab walking onto the angle, but it's such an unexpected position. He finds the pick.
Crosshair placement wasn't quite there. Dash enabled. Now Sen just trying to engage into this one, but tenz again, he's kind of left alone. There's not much utility to work off of.
Helpers? Traders?
No one on his team sending anything in to help him. He just kind of dashed in. But Raucous sends out that paranoia. The players, though, from Cloud9, they're anchoring it straight from log. Xeppaa, absolute menace.
Last time this happened, it was not particularly successful, but Mitch is going to miss one of his shots. Unfortunately, Vanity doesn't get caught the first time around for Sentinels, and he's just able to clean things up.
Yep. Prime game is flawless.
Round that they've got on the board. Raucous finds a player deep in back gone.
He's up again. Has to dash to the side though to avoid the eye of Cloud9 as they're already playing this fast retake, just pushing them away. Still dapr. He opens it up once more, trying to play in that connector area, but they're not expecting the Cloud9 players. Mitch from the back, bottom mid, taking out the players, swarming them. dapr with 3 in the round, but he is the last one remaining.
He would have to ace this one to be able to clutch it up. He has been nasty in the clutch at times in his career. It was something he was so known for
Honestly,
at the peak of Sentinels. It looks like he doesn't quite realize they're both coming from the B connector.
Dodges the flash. He does know the Xeppaa's there. Expects Mitch, but catches him out. Does he hear the footstep? Now he knows the positioning. Goes for it. Headhunter in play. dapr, you've got to be joking.
What? Just contacting up right now off the back of him holding. And there's another early death for tenz.
Leaf just swinging into it. Catches the players. tenz was just trying to walk up the rest of his team. This time, though, the disrespect being shown by Sentinels. You need that. I think the confidence to just try and scale and take the site. They are just being slowed down, bogged down by all the utility that's just being sent flying at them with the paranoia, the aftershock. Courage collecting that one. Still dapr to the force. 17 health now left in the 1v1. Once more being asked to clutch it up for his team. Spike is not down. It's not favorable in terms of the situation. Xeppaa working with quite a lot more.
dapr has so much time to work with here, but as soon as he taps the spike, he gives away that he's not flanking, not pushing, not going for the kill on Xeppaa. So Xeppaa's perfectly happy to wait at top garage right now. Wait for that plant.
Cautiously.
The more time that dapr takes away, the more likely it is that he sticks the plant rather than going for a fake that draws Xeppaa into a sightline. Only 15 seconds left.
Time being bled down now. 12 seconds, that is going to be the spike down, and he's aiming exactly where he needs to be, but Xeppaa gets the shot off first. Kanpeki going to be using that no command just to push them back, trying to buy a bit of time for the rest of his team to do anything, honestly.
Very early on, but this now means that Curry's going to use his Rolling Thunder at a predictable time to retake, and Shaz has his own to counter. The key player here, though, could be Xeppaa on a flank.
Rolling Thunder sent out, counter one. Well from Shaz.
And here comes Xeppaa.
Yep, trading it 1-for-1, but Xeppaa, that's what you're talking about. Coming off onto the side of the flank, headhunter from Mitch as well. Straight into the head of tenz. Flash into short. They knew where Shaz was just from the direction of that Rolling Thunder earlier. Working with, not exactly ideal, but they make a bit of noise. They pre-fire a couple of angles, and that's going to give away the game. The players are just ready and waiting. Ain't long though, still being held, and Shaz, who's the only one holding it down. Players just trying to swarm, but they line up right for the crossfire. Cloud9, they shut that one down on the final. This pistol round is completely heated up. tenz left alone. Curry, okay. Finds that pick off. tenz fully blinded up, and yeah, the players of Sentinels just crumbling.
Would go back after that.
Yeah, couple of shots.
Unfortunately, not correct. And this execute looking very coordinated. The flashes timed well with Leaf's dive into the site. Gets onto a position where they can play post plants, playing the cross with Curry. They've got Vanity to swing at default.
Sentinels now left to play this full retake. Aftershock, pushing them away. That was actually just to prevent the players from just trying to engage into this one, and they are all crumbling. The one-way setup, they can't even push through. Eventually, something gives, and it is dapr just trying to take that swing. Holding close, tenz to the short. He doesn't get the pick. In fact, the paranoia just cutting across the site. The fully blinded Raucus was no match for it. Leaf on 6 health, but it might not even matter. The cleanup is there. Shaz left alone. It's a 1v4. This is going to be match or map point for Cloud9. Even a Seeker's committed. Seeing that respect shown. Stunned up. It's so weak. The dog! Cloud9 with a bit of speed. Injected into the round. Wow. Firing into the cloudburst. dapr actually connects that one, but somewhere along the line, dapr actually goes down to the fragment nade, and Shaz just cannot hold it down, just trying to anchor the back of the site, not anticipating the speed at which he was going to be able to be pushed there. Still, it's a paranoia. It's a quick attempt by Sentinels, I think, to just try and get back into the action. A lovely flash. That's going to be setting them up quite nicely. 2v2 now. Sentinels, if they win this pistol round, it could have been good. Still, it's all down to Raucus. Just in a 1v2 with Vanity collecting 3 kills in this round. That's the frenzy, but both these players going to be just working their way around, making sure that they hold smoke. Horn over the top, drops down, but it just tags onto him. But guns aren't too ideal. In fact, that C's as well just caught onto a bunch of the players, I believe, a tree, so just prevents them from playing any sort of fast timing.
You can see them picking out spots where they know Shaz is going to go for the recon dart. Well,
can't recon anymore.
No recon available.
Yeah, suppressed. No abilities being able to be used.
You saw the coordination earlier for Leaf and Vanity trading out those smokes to make sure that it was more difficult for players to retake through door, and that is a prime game. It hasn't really been synced up with the rest of the team.
Got to anchor this down though now. You need to make this clean. dapr with 3 on the board. 45 health left, but he whips out a headhunt and the shot finds its mark. Perfect placement, anticipating the run out from lane. All left up to Curry. Now he's obtained the rifle somewhere along the line, but only 4 bullets in it. If he reloads, he gives away his position, but he has to regain positioning. The spike is dropped down in main. It's the first shot. Okay, Cloudburst dashes up over the top, dodging a lot of that utility that's coming his way, but he's tagged up. In the meanwhile, Shaz using it. Okay, has to just jump away, dodging and juking. There's the fragment nade that was at his feet. Curry in the side though, Kanpeki left alone. Destroys the Prowler, but eventually gets removed, and that's going to be the trade. Site gain now, but only 3 players left standing for Cloud9. A great opportunity for Sentinels if they come up with a clean retake here.
And no one within range to be able to hear that smoke, as far as I can tell. Shaz is taking a look over there, actually. So maybe they are aware. Maybe they heard the audio cue.
They did.
The Vanity's in market. They're now surrounding him.
Have to clear him out, though.
Shaz leaves it. All 4 of these Sentinels players are going to be coming through CT. And Vanity finds one. Tenz, another updraft that leaves him susceptible.
And all 3 players just trying to retake from spawn. So difficult. Trying to move their way in, but they have to do so much here. dapr dropping down to the site now. Curry left alone, anchoring it to the back. A quick little sidestep, and now the 2 players are on the site. They need to ping the spike, though. It's wall bangable, but Vanity is completely missing it. Just being stuck in the process, and another 3 kills.
Yeah. Leaf's about to crunch Tenz from behind.
Pop flash over the top. Anti-flash position was being paid. Oh my word. And that's why the judge in hand. Look at the wrist, and he finds it still. Leaf alive for but a moment.
Leaf to be posted here.
Wait a second.
Yes, he does. What awareness to be able to realize. Leaf could have worked his way all the way into that corner and be beating him from a high position.
Still the Cloud9 players. Now they're getting swarmed. The swing timings from Sentinels finally coming online. Bit of coordination being showcased.
It's a bit scrappy as well. Raucus has given up a main information and feels like there could have been a reactive push from Mitch or Vanity in that area. And this focus towards the extremities has opened up tree for Mitch and Vanity to walk in. All about timing.
Yeah, just trying to take the favorable fights. Quick little shot. Raucus actually doing a tremendous amount of damage.
Vanity's weak.
Dodges the shock dart. Here's it coming. Just trying to bait it out now with the plant. Be opting to use all of his utility here as well. Not too much left to work with, but still has the spike in hand. Has to get this down now with 10 seconds remaining. That smoke, though, gives him free reign to just swing across. Oh my goodness! They're just jumping down, trying to disrupt. Sentinels don't want to give this one up. A bit of aggression into mid. 3 blades, that'll do the work as Leaf will fall, but eventually Kanpeki also going down straight behind him. Just trying to set up Tenz here, but he's managed to work his way up into this position. Straight into some Rose of the updraft. It doesn't quite work. Now the Hunter's Fury ripped off. Shaz wants to try and salvage this. He is just firing it off randomly, different directions, hoping that he tags one of the players, that some damage was done. But they've already pivoted all the way over towards A. The Cosmic Divide going to be splitting up this side. Raucus playing close straight up inside the smoke. Has to be traded eventually. The spam will do it.
They should know roughly where Shaz was positioned a few seconds ago.
Darts.
He has recon, 2 shocks, but I don't think he heard where the plant was coming through because of that Cosmic Divide. And Mitch gets away into A main in time.
Like this, dropping down. Curry favored.
Yep. Got Mitch and Vanity cautious, and it's still not enough. The timing on that flash peak actually lovely between Kanpeki and Tenz.
There we go. That's the kind of synergy you need. Gotta set it up. A lot of utility that's being comboed to try and supplement Tenz and help him out. Often it's delayed, but the return fire is there. Still the pop flash. Oh my goodness, Kanpeki, how do you find that shot?
But where are the rest of the Cloud9 players? They are miles away.
Scattered.
Leaf was on his own in the middle of the site, having to check 10 angles at once, and then Xeppaa came through afterwards, having to flash peek, duel 2 players. This is Sentinels with only Sheriffs in their hands. And a player advantage, in some senses, likely to win this one.
It feels like they're finding a ton of openings just by prying open these defaults, but now Trademark destroyed the footsteps being heard. dapr on the angle, quick little jumpy Curry. Okay, it's one way to clear the angle.
30 seconds left.
Shot over the top.
Pretty smart actually against Sheriffs, or against a headhunter. Weapons that can't spray. You're jumping onto an angle. You're breaking their crosshair placement.
Way harder to try and find the head.
And Sentinels have picked up weapons, so this is now A raw 2v2 where Kanpeki has a knife for information. And now has his ultimate online if he chooses to use it. Not that it would be too helpful. And they just double up Mitch and Curry. Doesn't have prowlers.
Tenz just holding that angle. Such a shallow one to try and find, but he does. Eventually goes down. What is that? Vanity swinging through into tree. The timing being taken by Sen.
Oh, that can't be allowed to happen. Simply can't be allowed to happen. It's just him and a smoke running his way through a fragment grenade.
Nah.
And C9 have got themselves into a 3v2. The knife catches Shaz again. He doesn't have the recon online anyway, but they know where he's positioned. And these players are going to be coming towards Xeppaa. He was white hot in map 1.
Position given away by Xeppaa. Swing through. Where's the teammate to help? Shaz has been offered an opportunity. Now he's left into this 1v1. He's picked up the pieces, shocked that down there. Knows roughly where the positioning could be, but still suspects potentially through main. Here's it around! Gets half. What a performance. Stepping up when his team got a bit of an advantage there. The dart does tag a couple other players, but crossfire needs to be held now. At the smoke, Vanity just wading right into the spam. Kanpeki collects a free one.
It can be so dangerous being the player that has to close the door there. So many things that can go wrong, and you see it. Here's another one. Curry with a late lurk. Doesn't quite find the timing.
So Mitch just hopping up, has to rendezvous away, but he does get that one to try and even things away for them. Leaf struggling to just collect the bullet onto her head, anything to try and turn the tide of this one, but still Xeppaa swings through, full blind in the process. It's lovely work from them, but it's all coming down to a bit of chaos. Kanpeki dropping down. He's found 3. It's the 2v1. Xeppaa, can he do it? Probably going to be tapped now. Players susceptible here, low in the damage, but they double swing it together.
Full insanity territory right now. Although, Leaf being able to find the opening kill.
That's a beautiful fragment nade. And it's already just going to be compiled straight into one another. All that utility sent flying through them. Tenz. He's fully suppressed up. He can't hear a thing right now, but still just locking it down. You don't want to let this descend, though. Finally, they are going to be swinging into him. Yeah, I mean, they're selling it incredibly well because the amount of utility and players they've dumped into the area, this should just be a freebie for them. The issue is, they've lost everybody that was just trying to fake it onto A. 3 players down.
Trade
Sentinels
request.
deal with it.
Trade request. I give you free spike site. You give me 3 free kills.
Yep. And we take a 5v2 retake.
Yeah, I would take the Sentinels part of that bargain every day of the week.
They are so favored now, leading into this one. Should be the 7-5. Rockers, okay. Bit of info there. I thought he was going to stick it. On God, I thought he was going to stick that, but listen, bit of intelligence being shown. You cannot throw this now. It's Vanity left alone. Do not let him ace this, please. I cannot see this happen again. Going to be tapped away. Shaz holds the angle down.
This group stage.
For Sentinels, a grand opportunity for them to grasp. Drone's going to come in. It's a clean, honest take now into the side, but they haven't quite dealt with Mitch. He's been holding it to the back there. Luckily, the swings to the back of Jen ain't enough to clear him out.
Yeah. Wow, Vanity collects the lurk on dapr. That could be a game changer.
Leaf almost gone for the right click there, mate. He almost stopped the spike in his tracks. Curry, though, just swinging him raucous. No teammates to supplement that. Gonna be going down easily enough, and now you're just left in a 2v3. We're trying to refight this over the course of tree. Shaz with the right click, anticipating once more the timing of it. They have gained control of that lead, dashing over the top. The right click in play. What am I watching?
dapr caught twice now in roughly the same position down pizza. Probably gonna have to modify what he's doing on the attack half.
And with the initiation in, but the horns as well, as soon as that utility's used to push them back once more. And yeah. Not enough armor or weapons to try and stand up to that. This one, but yeah, he's worked in and he's completely separated from the rest of his team. Another flash forces dapr to rendezvous away. Thought that there was going to be some sort of presence and aggression off the back of it through that smoke. They do get the spike down though now.
And it's a retake for C9. With Mitch's operator now making a long path over to heaven. Door's not broken. And dapr's in a great position to fend this one off. Drop through the coordination from Cloud9 with the Spectres, man. They're just making it work. They're making it look like rifles. Vanity gets 4. Spike Stanley gets stuck. He was playing with his back to the wall to try and dodge the flash that Kanpeki was just throwing out there. They need to get onto the site now, and they need to do it effectively, but going to be waiting right into Curry.
Done his best heavy weapons guy cosplay. He's just going to be trying to mow them down, but Shaz, the return fire is there. Two players at different elevation. It's enough to find the shot.
Leaf coming around from his position in mid is now on the flank in B main. Picks up dapr. Realizes that lane is clear as well. This is good information for the rest of the team. Can Kanpeki win this round with the Odin in backside?
Could be doable. And KO nade. Hits the back wall, so it didn't actually clear any of the back of the site for the players. Mitch is there. Kanpeki just tries to beam them all down. Raucus was the last one.
That rabbit.
Oh, well, I didn't mean it in that sense. I didn't mean it in that sense. But,
whoa, Xeppaa.
Round for them. Yeah, that's a complete disrespect being shown to the smoke and the
Blasts
nade.
his way past the fragment grenade.
Straight up onto the site. Shaz holding down that heaven angle. Xeppaa, okay. Oh, didn't even hear the door being... Oh, what is going on here?
He just saw a glimpse of the barrel of Ten's rifle.
Okay. Is being pressured as well. Here's the player coming down. And Shaz just trying to lock down Raucus. He's in charge of just locking down that angle, but he just sprays wildly, hoping that a stray bullet would connect. Not great for them. Contact play once more. No one has cleared in between the logs, and it's more risks piled onto one another. One after the other. Desperate for anything, an opening to see if they can swing the round's advantage in their favor.
One enemy remaining.
Nice
Man.
shots from
Mid.
They have no one watching mid. It is such a weird position right now.
He's so worried about being contacted into. But the exec comes down. Actually, the Sentinels players just trying to work their way in. There's the horns. That's what he was looking for. Particular lineup to try and catch the players, but he's going to get spammed out. He did a lot of damage in the process, though. Tenz and Shaz dropped down to almost nothing.
Weird battle in mid right now as Raucus, just with a sheriff, is kind of checking out what the goods are in the fridge. And C9 with their retake. The danger player is ShahZaM. Did he just get wallbanged there? Down to 49 health. And Shaz falls. This retake is going to be mighty successful.
Yeah.
A Cloud9.
Lockdown. Curry still angle with the Odin. Just ADSing. Just like jiggle around the side. That's the nade to try and push him forwards. They know they have to retake mid in this fashion. Raucus is just trying to teleport back away to safety. What is going on? It's all coming down to the wire now. Just two players left standing for Sentinels. They've got the spike down. But Cloud9 and these retakes, they've been sublime. Mitch holding down the lane position. It's all down to Kanpeki and Shaz. The warbang spam, so much utility to work with. It's looking like it could be a done job. The flashes sailing over the back of it. Shaz goes down, anchoring it. They all line up, but not enough. Not enough to do the job. Kanpeki will...
In this game then, we're at least going to have a lot of fun with the Jet head-to-head. Tenz, Leaf in their playground. It looks like this is going to be the first battle as well in Garage.
Wall-to-wall Garage, just leaping around the corner though. Frenzy moment.
Uh-oh,
collects two.
Team Paranoia.
Yeah,
Don't worry
dash to the side, plays inside of the smoke. It's actually Vanity who collects that one. And the rest of his team working up all along C-Long. You can see Sentinels just caught unaware by that one.